Hi everyone, welcome to a Selah moment, and it's garden day. However, when I got home today, the grass is being cut and it's very noisy, so I knew that you probably wouldn't be able to hear me, and I can't hardly hear myself out there. And so this is why I'm sitting at my table in the kitchen. But I wanted to show you the tomato. The first tomato that came out of the garden. So let me go ahead and slice into it. One of the things I have always loved is tomato. I had an Aunt Willie who had a farm in Glassboro, New Jersey, and she had this huge farm, and she grew a lot of tomatoes. And she had a lot of tomatoes sitting on her on her back porch, and allowed me to sit back there with a whole basket of tomatoes and just have me a good time. So here's what it looks like on the inside. All right. And I'm going to slice it. Okay. I think it looks great, really. See? It looks absolutely fabulous. And one of the things that I absolutely love is tomatoes. So let's see what it tastes like. Now that is good. That's very good. I will finish eating this a little later, but I promise you. Alright, that's the skin. I don't chew up the skin too well right now, but guess what? I'm going to have that fixed in the next month. Alright. And so I just wanted to make sure that you saw what we planted earlier. And next time I'm on, I'll probably be outside, be able to show you the progress. Pardon me. Because there's a green tomato, which means it'll be ripe soon. Everything else out there is going just really, really great. And I just want to encourage those of you who are thinking about planting. If you never planted before and you don't have someone to till your ground, do what I've done. Get those great big bucket containers and some dirt and put in there. Plant whatever you think you want to plant. I'm experimenting this year. Tomatoes, yes, I've grown those before. But the spearmint for your tea, which reminds me, I think there's some out there I can pull now. To the onion. I think I showed you the onion last time I was on. And let me, if you hold 1 second, I'll get and show you what I did with the onion. Okay, was that more than a second? Maybe 2 or 3 seconds, huh? Anyway, I sliced up the stem of the onion, and this is the size of the onion. And there's several more out there that I'm going to pull and prepare. But I just wanted you to see what I did with it. Put it in a bag and put it in the refrigerator. So when I get ready to make my potato salad, egg salad, whatever, deviled eggs, which I love making. Once I do all of that, I actually have one of the ingredients that I use. Just so grateful for all of you. I saw one of my viewers in person today. Shout out to her. And then I want you all to know how much I appreciate you watching the video. And I laugh a lot because I only intended to show gardening one day. But it's gone on and on. And I've enjoyed it. It's really great to do something different, I think. Because we can get stuck in the mud, as I say, and think that every day is supposed to be the same way all of the time. But we who know who God is, we can expect all types of surprises, good ones too. So I want to remind us today, just like I said here, and I cut this tomato open, found out what was on the inside. What's on the inside of you? How do you think? How do you feel? What's on the inside of you? Do you carry love wherever you go? Do you have a pleasant smile? Today, when I went over to see about the food vouchers that they're giving away. After all, I'm at that age now. I get a little bit of things that I could never get before. But there were people there that would smile. Other people looked like they were in pain. Some looked like they would just hate the whole world. But we as Christians, I'm not saying run around like a Cheshire cat. Always have a grin on your face. We all have bad days. We all have days that are not as pleasant as we would like them to be. But what I am saying is that we should treat one another the way we want to be treated. What I am saying, even though we see the outside of the tomato, it's not until it's cut that we know what's on the inside. And sometimes we don't know what a person is really like. We don't even know what we're like ourselves sometimes until our spirits are bruised, until we have an experience that cuts deep within us. Be encouraged today. Be encouraged. Because let's face it, we all need to know what's really on the inside of us. We all need to be able to acknowledge how we really feel, how our spirit is doing, what our thought process is. So I encourage you today. Examine yourself, not somebody else, but examine yourself. What's on the inside of you? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? And if it's negative, give it over to the Lord. He can handle all kind of negative things better than we can. And if you take the time, just like I had to plant for the tomato and wait to see what it was going to come, how it was going to come out, when we give God those things that are in our life that we don't understand, when we give those things over to God, He can take care of all the rough spots. He can take care of all of that. And we will come forth as pure gold, the scripture says. So I'm encouraging everyone, make sure you do what you need to do to love everyone. Now, I'm not saying you have to like everything about everybody. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we must love everyone. But we must learn how to love ourselves. And it's not until then, until we acknowledge what's going on with ourselves, that we can have a Selah moment. So I'm encouraging you. Take the time, examine yourself, eat a good tomato if you have one, and make sure you have a Selah moment.